Hey everyone, I'm Justin, and this is Justin G News, or Justin News. Today we're going to be talking about a mother-daughter porn team. First off, yeah, a mother and a daughter are a tag porn team. So they have sex with the same guy at different times. I have a huge problem with this because it's not technically incest because they're not touching each other, but the fact is they're still making porn together. I'm still trying to process on how any mother and daughter could think this is a good idea, like remotely good idea, because yeah, like maybe the daughter can be like, oh yeah, I want to make porn, or maybe the mom can be like, yeah, I want to make porn, but I don't think anybody like really thinks, like, oh hey, you know who I should make porn with? My mother. Of course, who else would there be to make porn with? And their names are the Sextons. Those are their porn names. Jessica Sexton, who is the mother at 56 years old, and Monica Sexton at 22 years old. Like honestly, I really don't understand this because you're having sex with your mother and another guy or a girl, I guess sometimes. But it's incest. It's. I mean, they're not touching, but it's still fucked up. Like, I don't even think I could even watch mother-daughter porn. I'd be like, oh no, dude, get that away from me. I don't want to see my mother and me doing porn, my mother and my brother doing porn, or a father and son porn combo. That's just fucking. That's really weird. Right now, this is a great link. Not at all, but there's a man in New York who had his house vanished. Like, it's a summer house, so, you know, Superstorm Sandy came in, fucked everything up. You know, just fucked everyone's day up. And then this man, Maria was his name, comes home to see what damage there was done to his summer home in New York in a small town. And when he gets there, his house isn't there. Now, I don't know how this would happen, like, but it was gone. Like, imagine coming to your house and it just being an empty, like, little crater. It's like, oh, yeah, it's gone. Some shit went down or something. But apparently, it was the Department of Transportation, and it was in the way of the road, so it had to be demolished. They couldn't have like picked it up and moved it. They just had to demolish it. Like, no, we're bringing in the fucking dynamite. Let's go. Let's get this shit over with. I don't feel like even calling the guy or calling the city. We'll just blow it up. You know, ship it all out. He probably had some awesome stuff in his house that was really important to him. But I don't see anybody here giving a fuck, so I don't either. But apparently, this is a quote, the structure in question was pushed off its foundation and jammed against another house that had come to rest in the middle of the street. The two houses sandwiched a utility pole, or a power pole, I guess. Our crews did not take down any structures unless it was deemed unsafe. So it came off of its foundations, kind of just floated a couple meters away from its foundations, hit a pole or touched a pole, and another house came in or something, and then they're like, all right, yeah, big problem, guys. We're blowing it up. Bring out the fucking dynamite. We're gonna have a good time today. And, I mean, that would have been more okay. I mean, it could have caused problems, I guess. But the fact that the Department of Transportation didn't even call the family whose house it was, or even the township. They didn't get clearance for it. They just did it. They're just like, oh, you know what? Fuck the police. Yeah, let's just blow this shit up. Doesn't matter. No one gives a fuck. Honestly, how is that even legal? I'm pretty sure the guy's Maria is going through court with this. Going to court with this. Completely understandable on his part. If my house was just fucking gone, I would be pissed off. And I mean, maybe it's his summer house, but still, I mean, it's got valuable shit in there. That's not cool. I stand by him 100% on whatever he's gonna do. This is an interesting one. I probably should have linked it to the porn one, but Judge Tim Boyle ordered Corey Curtis to stop having kids. He's had 9 kids, and the judge is like, dude, no more. We can't fucking handle it. You owe us $100,000 in child support. If you do it again, we're gonna be pissed off. And he's actually, the guy's name is Corey Curtis. He's prohibited from being a father until he can provide for his kid. How can you fuck up enough to have 9 kids? I mean, you know, maybe a rubber breaks and you get 1 or 2 kids, like, totally accidentally. But I think this guy just, you know, thought to himself, you know what? Fuck condoms. I want babies that I'm not going to pay for at all. And they can just, you know, live off their mother because I don't give a shit. Like, I mean, you may not be a bad person, but what a dumb motherfucker. If you're gonna have 9 kids and not be able to support them, you're dumb. Like, there's no other way of seeing it nicely. You're just fucking stupid. And he's also got 3 years of probation on top of that. So, if he does, like, one other fuck up, like, I don't know, I have no example of it, maybe he shoplifts, you can go to jail because he had 9 kids and because he stole a pair of jeans. Like, are people these days getting stupider? Because, like, 9 kids, that can't be an accident. You can't accidentally have 9 kids. He's probably, like, had a belt, so he's like, yo, you got 6? I'm getting 9 today, man. It's gonna happen. Like, oh, yeah, high five. I hit the 9 mark. I'm a champ. I don't even wear rubber. I told these bitches that I'm infertile or some shit like that. Oh, it's gonna be awesome when I owe millions of dollars in child support. And I won't give a fuck because I won't pay it, because I can't, because I'm broke and stupid. Yeah! Like, fuck. Get it together, guys. Like, come on. Alright, I'm gonna end it off here. If you have anything to say on these topics, down in the comments. Share and like this video. Subscribe if you want. Probably be making 1 or 2 videos a week. You never know, depending on what goes down. Thanks for watching Justin News. I'm Justin. Have a good day.